Good morning, everyone. We're here in Estadio Alfonso Dominguez in Los Cristianos. Today I'm going to be talking about how I balance running and weightlifting, doing 2 workouts nearly every day. However, first of all, this morning we've got a 9k tempo run. So it's a 3k warm-up, a 5k at a 4:30 pace, and then a 2k cool down. Pretty hard workout. I think it's a 5k PR for us. No? I think it's a 5k PR, so that should be fun. Because it says, the workout plan says, do it at 80% effort, not 100%. And the last time we did a 5k PR, it was 130% effort. I'm with Zach McKenzie,
ex-marathon runner and triathlon athlete.
16 weeks left till the marathon, and we're going to run 5k at the pace we need to run 42k at to complete the goal. So if we run this pace
42 kilometers.
for 42 kilometers, we'll do it.
Right.
Zach injured his right outside right knee, and we came to the conclusion it's from running clockwise around the track. So we're going to do the workout. We're going to do 1 workout in reverse, because it's 2 track days a week. So we're going to do 1 track day clockwise and 1 track day anti-clockwise to keep the balance. Apart from that, I've got my electrolytes. I'm going to have a banana and some dates, and after that we're ready to go. So yeah, that's the pre-workout nutrition. Forgot to have it in the house, having it now. It's okay. Might vomit when I push myself, but it's okay. The reason I'm having dates is because they're a fast digesting carb, very high in fibre, very high in sugar. So it digests quickly, but it also stays in your bloodstream for a long time. They're very easy in it to eat. Basically like a sugar bomb.
And why did he have the straight banana?
A straight banana is the same story basically. It's just a slightly different carbohydrate that fuels your system differently. Electrolytes in the morning before the run, because when you sleep, you sweat out and you lose a lot of electrolytes. It's better to refuel them, put them back in your body before you run, just to make sure your cells get all the proper nutrition and hydration they need for the run. Got potassium, magnesium, calcium, sodium, and this one actually has a bit of caffeine, so I'm cheating.
I noticed how you have everything in glass as well. Why is that, Tom?
As you know, any type of plastic over time leaches microplastics into the food you drink. The microplastics in your body disrupt the how do you call it? Is an endocrine disruptor, which means your hormones get all fucked up and it lowers your testosterone, causes imbalances, so you get acne, mood swings, depression, etc. Basically, plastic gives you depression. 3k warm-up complete. I'm going to do 100 metre walk and then into the 5k. How you feeling?
PB.
Yeah, probably. I don't know if it's a PB.
No, you did like a 4 whatever, didn't you?
Because I did 21 minutes or something. Right, so yeah, 100 metre walk, get our breath, and then we're going to do the whole 5k anti-clockwise, just because we have noticed an imbalance in the legs from running around the track. So,
and my knee's good, so that's...
The fragile man is okay.
Okay, well.
Alright, see you after the 5k.
Meal ticket, meal. Just went out in California. Flow is good, the hoe is good.
So, we just finished the 5k tempo. We're just having a bit of a walking rest before we do the 2 cool down laps. Did a averaged 4:30 pace. I don't know what the exact time that is for 5k, but I think it's 22 minutes 30. Did you think you'd give it max effort?
I could carry on. I'd say that was 80%.
Yeah, so workout said to do it 80%. I think that was about 80%. Feeling good. Heart rate came down quick. Right, so workout complete. 9k at an average pace overall at 5:40. Now, right now, I'm gonna completed the full cool down that the workout says to do, and now I'm gonna stretch properly every muscle for at least 30 seconds twice. This is the first step of how I can run and work out on the same day. You're going to notice it's a heavy emphasis on recovery. So stretching, nutrition, muscle guns, if you've got any pain, icing down your knee. But the way to weightlift and run on the same day is to focus on recovery, and that starts right now after the workout, stretching properly every muscle in my legs. Finish stretching, finish the workout. I'm gonna go home, have some food. Very important for the next training later in the day is to get enough food, enough carbohydrates in before the next workout to replenish the glycogen stores in the muscle to make sure I can give my best effort in the gym. Talking about effort in the gym, I'll explain my exact workout split later, but when you're weightlifting and running at the same time, you do need to prioritize one over the other. Unless you're an elite athlete that can spend 6 hours a day working out and then 6 hours sleeping, going in ice baths, doing infrared saunas, etc. You need to prioritize one over the other. Right now, the main focus is to run a sub 3:30 marathon in December. So as you'll see in the gym later, the workout is very quick, very intense, and not too many sets to avoid fatigue on the muscles. Right, so I've got in from the run. It went very well. I'm very surprised. I was 4 seconds off my 5k PB, and I would say I gave it about 80% effort on that 5k run. Having said that, really the first thing I make sure to do when I'm working out twice a day, running in the morning and gym in the afternoon, is to make sure I space the workout out enough where I can get enough food in before the next workout. So I'm going to go to the gym at about 6 o'clock. I've just come in from the run, I've had a shower, and I've got one banana. You saw I had one banana earlier, cut up, a whole apple and 2 kiwis. That's just for the fast digesting carbs to get it in the system, replenish the glycogen stores. That's 1 cup, about 500 milliliters of pineapple juice. So that does the same thing, goes straight into the muscles, replenishes the glycogen, the sugar, etc. I've also had loads of water. I've got a coffee just to get me going for the work day, and then we've got the same breakfast as you've always seen: 4 eggs cooked in grass-fed butter and a 200 grams of beef burger. Now the importance here is I'm going to eat 3 times before I go to the gym this evening. In that you'll see the next meal, which has no carbs in it, just because of the fact I'm trying to cut down, lose weight, lose body fat. But the meal before the gym you'll see has plenty of carbs. It's got oats, dates, fruits, honey. It's got everything in there to make sure I've got enough sugar in my body and glycogen in my muscles to give every ounce of effort I can in the workout. So now we're at home, I want to talk a little bit more about my situation specifically when it comes to weight training and running. As you know, if you've been watching the channel, I'm currently training to run my first marathon on the 7th of December. Now, I've always been heavy on the gym, get as big as possible, lean, aesthetic, look good, etc. Now, when it comes to the marathon, when it comes to after the marathon and the goal of the marathon is completed, I'm going to emphasize a lot more in the gym like I used to before, get as big and lean as possible. Right now, though, there's a goal in mind to run a sub 3:30 marathon. So most of the time spent in the day training is focused on the marathon. Having said that, I'm going to explain to you how I plan to train, how I've been training, and how I'm going to train for the next 16 weeks before the marathon. And there will be some slight adjustments as I get closer to the marathon. I'll probably dial back the gym to as little as 3 days a week, just as the fatigue from the high volume of the running comes into play. We'll see how I feel. That's something else you've also got to always remember, is everybody is different and everyone's situation is different. If you, after the next day after a big workout, you've got another workout and you feel absolutely wrecked, there's no point trying to push on that workout the next day. Take it easy, dial back the kilometers, dial back the intensity, make sure your body can recover from the high intensity workouts. Because at the end of the day, when you damage your body, you've got to make sure it's got time to recover. My current priority is to run a sub 3:30 marathon. I've got a lot of work to do before I get there. It's my first marathon. I've trained for a marathon before, as I've told the story before, and I got really injured. Now, I run every morning. It's the first workout I do when I'm fresh, got the most energy. For that reason, I'm putting the most effort into the run. Now, as I said earlier, I space out the gym as far as possible with as much food as possible and as much rest as possible to be able to still get a good workout in with a good pump and a lot of energy. I'm going to show you a sample week. This is this week, what this week's workout is. One little switch, this is how it should be. The reality is life happens. Yesterday I couldn't run, so today, as you saw this morning, I did the tempo run. And today we've got a pull session, so that's back and biceps. So as you can see, it's a 50-kilometer week. The workouts are divided in 2 easy runs, 1 tempo run, 1 interval session, a long run and rest day. Now, as you see, most of the running I'm doing, as it should be, is easy. So it's 2 easy runs and a long run, which is at a low pace. It's about around 5:50 to 6 minute 10 per kilometer pace. And then there's 2 speed sessions, a tempo run, so that's a long distance run but fast, and interval sessions, which will be, usually it's about 800 meters by 8, so 2 laps around an Olympic track. And yeah, and the rest of it, making sure I still hit every part of my body twice a week. As you can see, on leg day, on Wednesday, I don't run, and the sessions around the track are easy runs, just to make sure that my legs can recover. And then it goes back day with an easy run, an interval session with shoulders, and then on Saturdays a long run. And then Sunday I take as a full rest day. That's just because personally, I believe it's very important to make sure you get the right amount of recovery. And yeah, that's basically every week for the next 16 weeks is going to be the same as this. It's 5 days running, 5 days in the gym, and a Sunday full rest day. It's now pre-workout meal time. As I said before, I'm having my lunch and my pre-workout meal together just because I've completely run out of time today. It's been an absolutely crazy day for me in the work-wise. One thing I wanted to say is absolutely unrelated to fitness. It goes a bit along the business side of this channel. No matter how much you trust a person in business, protect yourself and never sign a contract that you don't know exactly what it says. Please, if you're in a rush, just say, look, it is not possible for me to sign this today. Send it to your lawyer, get informed exactly what you're getting into, because it just causes a fucking shit show of problems. Having said that, unrelated to the fitness, to the how I manage running and gym, but I'm going to explain what I'm eating right now, why I'm eating it, etc. So, as you can see, this would technically be my lunch. I'd usually add to this a few berries, but it's just time crunch. I've got asparagus for the greens, vitamins, etc. Big old grass-fed beef steak. It's about 400 grams this one, cooked in olive oil. I've got some raw cheese for the healthy fats. And then this is what I've been having as my pre-workout meal. It's 0% fat Greek yogurt with honey, just to get rid of that bitter taste. Oats, dates, dark chocolate, and frozen berries. I'd usually add a banana to this. Well, today I've run out. It is what it is. I've added a few extra dates just to replenish the carbs. I've got honey as carbs, dates as carbs, berries as carbs, and oats as carbs for the pre-workout thing, and of course, lots of water. I'm going to eat this, and then I'm going to have my pre-workout shake, which is just a combination of BCAAs, glutamine, and a salt tablet. Salt tablet for the pump, BCAA and glutamine for the recovery. Again, I've just been doing all the research, taking in absolutely everything I can to recover the most, to get the most out of my training, because at the end of the day, no matter how hard you train, if you can't recover, it is useless. You're just in a constant loop of damage, repair, but not repair enough, so you can even go backward. Very unlikely, but focus on recovery, sleep, food, nutrition, etc. We're in the gym now, got back and biceps today. Earlier I mentioned that I've changed something a little bit in my workouts. Now, all my life I've been very shit, very bad at bodyweight exercises. And I've made it a bit of a goal and a mission to get a lot better at them. So my chest days have now started with dips, and my back days are going to start with pull-ups. Pull-ups, I'm worse than at dips, so I think I'm going to have to start with banded dips. Second exercise today is going to be an upper back row, and then I'm going to do a lat focus row, and then we're going to do 2 variations of bicep curls, behind the back, leaning back, and then preacher curls on the machine.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, hey, hey, look, hey, look, okay, look, I ain't got the time for you, oh no, get up by my face, I ain't got the
Right, so, just finished the gym session, very good workout, did 3 sets on each exercise, 3 back exercises, 2 bicep, high intensity all the way to failure. Having my BCAAs and glutamine the same as I had before the workout, just to boost recovery. Make sure I've got all the amino acids the body needs to build up the muscle tissues. Yeah, that's the full day of working out as a hybrid athlete. As you can see, there isn't that much that you need to do to train as a hybrid athlete, running and in the gym. There's a few specific things, making sure you get carbs around your workout, making sure you get enough protein to recover your muscles, getting the adequate recovery and stretching after your run, anything you can do to aid the recovery from the gym, electrolytes, BCAAs, glutamine. And yeah, that's it for this video. See you in the next one. Make sure you follow me on Instagram for all the marathon training updates. I'm going to start posting reels on all the training tips and tricks. And yeah, that's it.
I ain't got the time for you, oh no, get up by my face, I ain't got a dime for you, oh no,